Hello and welcome to Edmask. In today's lesson, I am going to share some very practical tips on how to improve your English speaking skills. Well, let's get start straight to the point. The best way to get better at speaking English is to actually speak. Many learners often ask questions like, "What if I don't have someone to practice with? How can I tell if I am making mistakes? Or what should I talk about? I have a partner, but we end up speaking in our native language instead. If this sounds familiar, then don't worry. In this video, I will clear up all the confusions and give you a clear steps. Step number one is to speaking is the final stage. What do I mean by that? Is well, if you don't know what to say or how to say it or which word to say use, it will be very hard to speak naturally. That's why you need to prepare first. Think about it. If you try to speak without the right vocabulary or understanding of the topic, your sentence might sound like this: I am dash job, am career, etc. This doesn't work it. So first you need to build your word bank. Let's take the word career as an example. It means your job or you can say profession, but don't stop there. Well, you need to learn how it naturally connects with other words. These are called collocation. For example, you can say promising career, which is a career with good future. Teaching career, if you are a teacher. Academic career, if you work in education. Or sporting career, if you are an athlete. Musical career, if you are a musician. You can also pair careers with verbs like I have a promising career. Began, embark on, which means I embarked on a teaching career. Pursue, I am pursuing a academic career, or I gave up my cheering career. And you can also join them with nouns like career advice, like helpful tips in the teaching career, or moving up in your career, or like choosing your profession. Future possibilities for your work job, or like you can say about available job options. Let's move to the step 2, which is write first, then speak. Before you start speaking, you should write sentences using new words and phrases. Let's say, ask why. Well, because when you write, you have the time to organize your thoughts and play with the structure. When you speak, you need to think and talk at the same time. Writing first helps you to create ready to use phrases that will come naturally when you speak. For example, using career. I have a promising career and I am pursuing an academic career. I want to give up this career because of pure future. Once you have written several sentences, like read them aloud and try to memorize some of them. This will help you to feel more comfortable while speaking. Let's move to our step 3, which is speak even if you are alone. Now it's time to start speaking. But what if you don't have a partner? Well, there is no need to worry about. You can talk to yourself also. In fact, this is a fantastic way to practice. Many learners worry about making mistakes when talking alone, but that's completely okay because mistakes are a natural part of the learning. If you are not making mistakes, which means you are probably not pursuing yourself or pushing yourself enough. Think of it like this: the more you speak, even to yourself, the more you learn. Over time, you will join online groups or classes where you can get feedback. But first of all, you have to practice on your own because practice makes perfect. Then let's take it with an example. Imagine you are on a date and someone asks you about yourself. You could practice saying about yourself, like I am pursuing a promising career. I used to have an academic career, but it was not very profitable. So I quit it. Now I am exploring new career opportunities. By practicing situations like this at home, you will be ready to when you encounter the situation. Let's move to our tip number 4. Another powerful way to boost your speaking skill is to train your brain to think in English. And but the main question is, how can you do this? Well, there are different techniques. Let's take two techniques of them. Technique number one is to keep a journal, which means every morning spend 5 to 10 minutes writing down your plans for the day in English. For example, you can write like, today I am going to visit the gym and then I need to call my friend, or I am going to watch a video on Edmask. At night, write about what you did. I went to the gym today and then I had dinner with my friend, and lastly I learned new phrases from Edmask. This habit not only improves your grammar and vocabulary but also helps you internalize sentence structures. Let's move to our trick number 2, which is self talk. You can also practice thinking in English silently during your daily life. Let's take it with an example. While walking, it's a beautiful day today. Or while stuck in a traffic, you can say, I hope that traffic clears soon. Or you can say to something that is interesting to you. Even if you don't say it aloud, thinking English trains your mind to respond faster and more naturally. Next, our tip number 5 is to build your confidence. One major reason learners struggle with speaking is lack of the confidence. Often they don't practice enough because they feel shy or afraid of making mistakes. But there is no need to worry. Mistakes are part of the process. If you wait until you can speak perfectly, you will never start. So here are three ways to build confidence to speak properly. First, a main thing is to read loud. Reading out loud helps you to get used to hearing your own voice in English. Read articles, books, or your own written sentences aloud. This practice helps improve your pronunciation and makes speaking feel more natural to yourself. Next step is to pretend you are speaking to an audience. Practice speaking as if you are presenting to a group. Explain what a collocation is or not. Teach someone how to improve their vocabulary in your own words. Share your thoughts on a topic you love about. This kind of simulated practice is very effective. Let's move to our tip is keep improving your overall English. Don't just focus on speaking only. Continue improving your other parts of the English language, which is vocabulary, first of all, then it's the grammar and grammatical rules. Also, you have to give focus to your listening and reading skills because a good listener is a good speaker. Also, you can have to improve your writing. As your overall knowledge grows, your confidence in speaking will naturally increase at the back end. Like your final thoughts will improve. Let's move to a conclusion. If you follow these steps, build vocabulary right first, practice speaking alone, think in English, and boost your confidence, you will see great improvement in your overall speaking skills. But you have to remember one thing, it's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to feel nervous or underconfident at first. What matters most is that you keep practicing and don't stop. Well, thank you for watching today's lesson on Edmask. If you found this helpful, be sure to give a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos. Until next time, keep speaking, keep learning, and see you soon.